Man, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Man, I'm doing pretty well. Do you have any idea where we are?
Yes.
Dude, we're in the boss's office.
I know.
I know, right?
And we're not in trouble.
Right? We got close. It's like being in the principal's office.
I know.
It's super cool. Hey, church, we're so excited. We're here with our new district superintendent, Reverend Todd Anderson. And we've been telling him all the stuff that God is doing at Shiloh, at Delhi, and at Price Hill. Pretty cool dude, huh?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And he golfs.
All right. So we told him about our DNA of telling our God stories, and so we've asked him to tell his God story to you all. So I want to introduce to you Reverend Todd Anderson.
Hey, how's everyone doing today?
Awesome. Todd, here's the deal. Your God story is just 3 basic questions. Who are you? When did you meet Jesus? And where have you seen Jesus recently? Right. Oh, that's good looking. That's good stuff. You are.
Well, first of all, I'm Todd Anderson. You know that already. I've just been appointed as the Ohio River Valley District Superintendent just a couple of weeks ago. So we're delighted to be here, excited to be ministering to our congregations, their pastors, and also getting to know people in the life of the district. So I'm married. My wife, Patty, is an insurance industry person, and so she works for an insurance firm here in town. And as Daniel mentioned, we are indeed golfers. And one of the reasons that we're golfers is because we hear the Lord's name used a lot on the golf course.
Awesome.
Virtually every time we're out there, whether it's prayer or maybe other venues for hearing the Lord's name. Yes.
None of our members do that.
No,
not at all.
A good Methodist would not do that.
Right. No, of course not. No.
I met Jesus in my home church, Faith Community United Methodist. It's in this district. And there in that congregation, I heard people tell me the story about Jesus, and I believed them. And I believed them so much that I gave my life to serve Jesus. And so I've been trying to do that the best way that I can every day of my life. And so that happened in a variety of ways, but mostly it happened through music and worship and study. And I got included. People were not afraid to tell me the story about how Jesus had saved them, how Jesus had worked in their life, and how Jesus had changed their life. And so I trusted them and I believed them. And so I try to tell people the same kinds of stories too.
Very cool.
I saw Jesus recently in the grocery store. We live on the west side just like you do.
West side is the
best side.
There you go.
West side is the best side. It's really where all the cool people live, unless you happen to be living on the east side. And I was in the grocery store, and I saw someone pay for the food of someone that was on the little conveyor belt in the grocery store.
Right.
And the person was astonished about that, and they said, "Why'd you do that?" And he said, "Because Jesus is in my heart. And this is the kind of person I always wanted to be." So then they started to tell more of their story. And the story was that they had just gone through a horrible illness. And because they had gone through this horrible illness, they made a new decision in the hospital that anytime they would see a person in need, they'd help them. And they shared that story, and then they left.
Very cool.
It was very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, Todd, we're so excited to have you around. We're so excited to welcome you to the Ohio River Valley. And we just want you to know Shiloh's a place. We always tell people it's where Jesus goes to church. So,
well, I'm sure that that's true. And I'm glad that Jesus is showing up in your place. This is good news. And I just wanted to let you know that both Daniel and David are going to stay for another year.
You got it, church. Whether you like it or not, we're in.
Yeah, and unless you want that to change, and then I can fix that too.
We're gonna cut that part. All right. God bless you, church. We'll see you later.